Hi there everybody, Dr. Steve here with Kinesi, and this is going to be your foundational mobility exercises for your low back. And the reason that we call it this is because these are creating the foundation of the low back, talking to the hips and the pelvis, and that connection all the way from spine to the pelvis. These are your go-to tools when the back is angry or to wake up in the morning and get the juices flowing. They also have a very calming effect at the end of the day. If your back is sore, you've been using it, it's angry at you. These are your go-to tools to lay down and do these first to try and help give yourself a little bit of relief. So we're going to lay down here. And we'll be in this on your back, knees bent up position for this little sequence. And the first one is going to be rocking the knees back and forth. You want to go in a pain-free, comfortable range of motion. And if things are really flared up and angry, and it's just a little bit of motion that is tolerable, that's okay. Start there, and as you do them, little by little, you'll feel better. You'll be able to move further because motion is lotion, and you're starting to lubricate things and create blood flow. But you want to do a bunch of these to get a bunch of blood flow happening in all these muscles. So we start with the rocking the knees. Then the second part is going to be the pelvic tilts. And so this is a little bit trickier to see, but it's really rocking the pelvis back, flattening the low back curve to the floor. It's not so much that you're lifting the hips up. That becomes a different exercise, a bridge. We're doing the pelvic tilt, which is more just flexing and letting the spine extend. As you rock back, we're flexing the spine, opening up the spaces in the spine there to decompress the area. But the pelvic tilts are where we're flattening the low back curve to the floor. And then we have the tail wags. And this is where we're swishing the hips from side to side. And if you're a happy puppy and wanting to wag your tail, this is what you're doing, wagging your tail. And this is where we're kind of crunching the hip to the ribs on one side and then hip to the ribs on the other side. But you're swishing your hips back and forth in this tail wag motion. And then as you go through these, it's a great sequence to do all three movements, and then you can rest, check in with the body for a moment, and then go back in and do a second round or a third round of all of the same motions. And these are your foundational mobility exercises that gets the body moving in the three different directions. And we get the body moving to create some blood flow. Motion is lotion, to loosen things up. And these are your go-to tools anytime your back is bothersome. So have fun with those, everybody.